So why study physics? These equations, these problems, they all seem so inhuman. Maybe, but I'd argue they can be good training for how to think. Not the only way or necessarily the best way to think, but helpful to anyone. And since I can tell you are unconvinced, let's consider an example. Two cities are 260 miles apart. A 60-mile-per-hour train Okay, hang on. It leaves the first city at 2 p.m. What time does it arrive? Assemble the information. That's step 1. Choose an equation. Apply math steps correctly, all to arrive at a claim, one supported by evidence and where the reasoning is convincing. Clearly that's good thinking, and a good plan for when to meet your friend. So you get to the station, but there's no train. What went wrong? Did we miscalculate, misuse the units? Was the speed not constant, slow zones, or a more sophisticated function? Maybe it got a late start, or maybe this value is the straight line distance and not the track length. Those are all possibilities about the concepts, the propositions, and the processes. Were they valid? Were they clear? Were they true? And that's the kind of thinking we like, the kind that invites questions that we can test. And just for fun, I asked AI how some famous thinkers would react to that situation. You get to the train station and there's no train. These guys had some new ideas, no disputing that, but would their reaction help you figure out your next move? Well, I'd say probably not. Good thinking, the kind we want to work on in school, leads to more good thinking, where the concepts are clarified, where the propositions are true, and where the logic is valid. Great, but there's still no train. Is this even the right station? And you stand up, and the reason is simple physics. Even if you did not write out an equation to calculate the train's position, it's simple physics. It's a transformation from evidence to claim. And that is a response that I would call human.